Well, hi guys. It's Tuesday, the 25th of July. Checked my beans this morning to see if how the ground was to get them sprayed, and it's too wet still. So that's going to be another day. And it just said on the radio there a few minutes ago that Thursday we could get a half to 3/4 of an inch of rain. Lovely, just lovely. But after yesterday's go around with this thing on the frame, I decided to do some checking, and it's supposed to be 40 inches across. Well, it's right there. Now, it looks pretty good. Kind of had to do some little beating and banging this morning on this rail. My measurements were about an 1/8 inch from here to here off across. But now (35 7/8). 35 7/8. So I think I've got it good and straight now. Kind of, it's either straight or they're bent exactly alike now. The floor height from here to here and here, the floor to the top of the frame rail over there, there's 3/16 1/4 inch difference in the heights, but it 3/16 of an inch I'm not going to worry about. That can be the difference in the floor. It can be the way the truck is literally sitting, so I'll leave it alone. Just yesterday, after I got core support took apart and took off and really get to looking at things, and got to looking at that. That's the core support mount. The top's pretty well dorked up, and the other one's pretty solid. But you get down here and you can see it's rotted out. I know they sell these. I thought, just cut the heads of the rivets off, drive it off, no problem, I looked it up last night. 85 bucks a piece for those. 85 bucks for that. I'm not doing it. When I get the other truck up here and start stripping it down, I'll take one of them off of it. And probably have to drill these holes out. 7/16 bolt is a little bit, has a little slop in it. 1/2 inch is too big, so they'll get drilled out to 1/2 inch. And I'll put, grade 8 bolts through it. And I'll probably put a little spot of weld across the top. I know it ain't going nowhere. But I think I got the front of the frame pretty well, nailed down now. I can live with, the little bit of difference from here to there. There's enough adjustments I can make to everything to compensate for that. What I don't know is the frame straight? Is it not kinked up right here? This did have a snow plow on it. I don't know if they hit something with it or if they've had another accident and bent it or what. So, it is what it is. As you can plainly see, that cab mount is gone. I mean, it's just rotted plumb out. So, I don't have to worry about taking that one loose, and probably this one over here is going to be the same way, because, well, it'll probably come out of the floor if I start picking up on it. So all I really got to do is worry about the back two, and the cross member that's holding them is also the one that holds the carrier bearing is shot. So taking the one out of the other truck to put in here because it looks new. And I guess I'm going to start here now and start putting everything in bags, get it cleaned up and out of here, and start stripping this inside completely out so I can take the last thing I'm going to do is get into this dash and figure out what wiring I have to pull and what wiring can stay. You know, the interior light, the lights on the back of the cab, the speaker wires, those are kind of common, so I may not have to pull those out, but it's the stuff like this that I really don't know what it is. Probably going to have to come out along with the whole dash. This cab doesn't have air conditioning, the blue cab does, so I got to play with that and take that brake controller out. I don't know if it's any good or not, but I got to take it out anyway. So, but at any rate, guys, I want to get off here and get back to work. I finally got the front end pretty well straight now. I'm happy with it. I'm satisfied, so I'm good with that. So we'll see you next time, guys. And as always, please comment, rate, and subscribe. The teardown continues. We'll see you next time, guys.